Hello, I'm Leslie Reeves. Mindful self-compassion has impacted me in ways that I wasn't even expecting. It helped transition the idea of self-compassion into practice. I utilize the breathing and grounding techniques to help me relax and stay in the present moment. I most definitely use the listening practice because it gives people an opportunity to express themselves and be heard. I also listen to and respond to myself, recognizing and affirming my own need for compassion. I practice and I pass on these techniques in the family violence and anger management classes that I facilitate. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Vera. You have given me the opportunity for greater awareness and to make greater connection with myself and with those I support and love. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Fausta Lucchini, and I'm a trained teacher in mindful self-compassion. I'm also a trauma-sensitive consultant and life coach. MSC has had a powerful impact on me and on my clients. So I used to think I knew about MSC, and I would tell people, there's this really neat thing that Kristen Neff and Chris Garmer do. It's called Mindful Self-Compassion. They have this great website. You should check it out. But I don't think my clients ever actually did that. I used to say I was working on being more self-compassionate myself, but I didn't really know how to do it. When I made a mistake, I could fuss at myself for days and feel terrible. I thought I had to be really hard on myself or I wouldn't get anything done. I used to set super high expectations, and when I didn't meet them, I talked about being okay with that, but I often felt shame. Then I took the 8-week mindful self-compassion class myself and began to change my life. That sounds dramatic, but it's true. I learned how to be kinder to myself. I became a recovering perfectionist, and I learned to motivate myself like a good coach does, like the way I help my clients get motivated. MSC helps me stay connected with myself so I can ask myself the question, what do I need? What do I really need to feel better, to do better, and to be more of who I am? I don't tell my clients to go look at the Mindful Self-Compassion website anymore. I teach them the tools myself, and I get to see them be kinder to themselves and accomplish more. I am really grateful for that.
Hi, I'm Georgiana Wiley, and I am a medical provider at Rebirth Holistic Women's Health. My practice primarily serves marginalized and underserved women and focuses on those with histories of trauma. I find that stress and anxiety are at epidemic proportions, and I incorporate the mindful self-compassion tools from the program into every single visit and find women greatly benefit from it. Many had never heard of anything like that before, and they learn to incorporate the tools into their daily practices to help overcome stress and trauma. Thank you so much for making it accessible.
I took the class on mindful self-compassion, and I must say it impacted my experience. I really loved it. And I don't know what else to say, but man, is that instructor outstanding. She really is. I just loved it.
I am so fortunate to have been offered the Mindfulness Self-Compassion course through the Deep Center in Vera Salzburg. I've gained so much instruction and experience with this program, and I've grown as an educator to be able to calm situations and encourage children to take time to take care of themselves. Through meditation and mindfulness, the students in my care have come to recognize when it's time for them to stop and take a moment to refocus on their minds and bodies. It's my hope that the children I work with will gain self-confidence and the ability to share love and compassion with those around them. On a personal note, I'm now recognizing the need to savor the moments in my life and to take time to check in with myself and fulfill my own needs as they arise. All right, boys and girls, today we're going to do our loving kindness meditation. I want you to get comfortable. Put your hands on your knees or at your heart center, or you can put one hand on your heart, tummy, whatever's comfortable for you. And I want you to think about your intentions for the day. Are you ready?
Yes.
May I be happy.
May I be happy.
May I be healthy.
May I be healthy.
May I be safe.
May I be safe.
May I be peaceful.
May I be peaceful.
All right, now think of a friend or someone in your family or someone on your mind that you want to focus on. Put them in your head. And you can say they or you can say their name. May they be happy.
May the person be happy.
May they be healthy.
May the person be healthy.
May they be peaceful.
May they be peaceful.
And may they be safe.
May they be safe.
And now let's think about all of us together, and it could be all of us together here in the room, all of us together in the school, all of us together in all of Savannah. It could be the United States.
Except for
It
Russia.
could be the world. And we want to wish peace to everyone. Even if we're upset with them, we still want to wish them the best that they can be. May we be happy.
May we be happy.
May we be healthy.
May we be healthy.
May we be safe.
May we be safe.
And may we be peaceful.
May we be
It's not funny.
All right.
Okay, this is quick.
Keep goodness in your hearts and go and have a wonderful day.
Hi, I'm a teacher at Savannah Chatham County Public School System, and I've been participating in the mindfulness and self-compassion class with Vera, and I just wanted to say that I enjoyed the class and I'm learning a lot, and I am taking what I learned in the class and bringing it into the classroom with my students. I now use a meditation bowl and hit that to get the kids' attention. And it's just a kinder way of getting their attention. I also think about intent versus impact. I think about what do I want to get across and how is that happening? Am I actually coming across the way I want to? And the more compassionate I am with myself, I feel like the more compassionate I can be with my students. So anyway, I want to thank whoever put this class out and made it available to the teachers of the district, and thank you so much.
Mindful self-compassion has truly been a life changer for me. As a school counselor, I take in so many things every single day, and I love my career, but I also need to have a way to decompress, a way to love and care for myself too. It's so much more than just self-care. When we think of self-care, we think of, oh, go take a bubble bath or sleep a little bit later. But self-care is just the genuine day-to-day caring about doing our normal daily interactions. And mindful self-compassion has been so much for me. It's been so much for me in the sense that I even use it with my students. I use it with my own kid. I have done presentations with other groups of school counselors about how they can reduce their own anxiety. And by us reducing our own anxiety, calming ourselves down, it has this echoing effect throughout the world and it helps other people. So thank you for giving me the skill to give others. May you have peace, may you have love, may you have health. And I tell myself that every morning. It's kind of like my morning mantra that I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna have a peaceful day. I'm gonna have a loving day, and I am good at what I do. It's really been a way that I can calm down my own inner critic and just be at peace with myself.
The Mindful Self-Compassion courses have taught me that I have the capacity to make a U-turn with the compassion that I extend to others and actually turn that towards myself. I think I'm really hard on myself, and that's true for a lot of other people, especially teachers that I work with. I work at Deep Center. And so having the tools and strategies of mindful self-compassion is a way that I can support not only myself, but other teachers and educators in schools and in the communities to stay grounded and to build our resilience in a time when education is sort of under attack, and when we've been dealing with a pandemic for a number of years. So mindful self-compassion has also taught me that, I don't need only the, oh, that's hard kind of compassion, but also the, oh, come on, let's go, motivating coach kind of compassion. And for a long time, I've been trying to find that balance. And I think I needed the framework of this to show me that that is also taking care of myself. That motivation, that pushing and showing up for myself in ways that might take some effort. So, thank you.
I was asked to reflect on how going through a mindful self-compassion course has impacted me. And I can say nothing but the positive. Going through a course like that has given me the tools to support therapy, to work through deep traumas that I didn't know I had, to heal again, to find myself, to learn how to give myself grace like I would talk to a friend. The course came at a time when we were all dealing with how to get through a pandemic. I was dealing with grieving the loss of my mother. And going through a course like that gave me all of the tools to realize that I have everything that I need within myself to be as strong as I possibly can, that I can be my own observer and watcher and be compassionate to myself like I am to others, to find my true self, to give myself grace. I have shared this with all of my friends. I have taught some of my friends that have needed compassion the most from themselves how to take a pause and breathe and reflect and observe just how you think and operate. That course was amazing. I went through doing the self-guided workbook, and it was helpful and informative, but having an in-person class where we got to meet as a group and share others' perspectives and experiences really opened my eyes to maybe seeing in others some of the mental loops that I did myself, but I wasn't able to recognize those in myself until I saw somebody else talk about it or share about it. It was very powerful to have the class together, and I share the information with everybody I can about going through something like that. It has made me a stronger person, a more resilient person, a more independent person, mentally, emotionally, and healthy. And I am a totally different person because of it. I'm so grateful for the entire program and everybody who brought it to me.
I'm so grateful for the Mindful Self-Compassion program offered through Chatham County Safety Net Planning Council. I really wish that mindful self-compassion would have been talked about more and available when I was really struggling with my eating disorder. The good news is, mindful self-compassion training still came at a perfect time for me. I was experiencing a lot of imposter syndrome when it came to working with others who may be struggling with an eating disorder due to my past with it. The Mindful Self-Compassion course was an amazing reminder that I can offer myself compassion and acceptance in those moments. I'm excited and honored to continue to share the work of Mindful Self-Compassion to our community. Thank you, Chatham County.
Hello, my name is KT, and I was a student in the mindfulness self-compassion course that Vera led. She did a fantastic job as a facilitator. She made all of the information so clear, and there were so many tools that were shared with myself and all of the students, and it was a very welcoming environment to learn in. I felt very at ease expressing myself, and it just made me be not only gentler on myself, but it also helped me understand a little more inside look into how my brain was working and how I was affecting myself in my own day-to-day process. So lots of tools, wonderful learning environment, and it was an incredible way to start 2022. So thank you so much for the opportunity. It being accessible for everyone was fantastic. It was very comfortable. I just can't say enough about it.
Mindful Self-Compassion program has been truly transformative. My personal journey toward mindful self-compassion began with the need to build resiliency, overcome childhood trauma, difficult emotions, shame, burnouts from working in suicide prevention. And then mindful self-compassion just grew, and it became bigger than me or anyone. Our community embraced this program, and it truly began to transform. We brought Mindful Self-Compassion program to our community as an upstream approach to suicide prevention. In just 2 years, we served over 3,000 people, which is incredible to even think about, and provided training, teaching people the skills of compassion, resiliency, loving kindness. And we still have so much work to do. We still have so many lives to touch. And we are on this journey together. Sometimes it feels like riding a bike. Right now I'm riding a bike. Right? Sometimes it feels smooth and we're going in the right direction, and sometimes it gets bumpy and maybe some unexpected turns come up, and that's okay. Life is imperfect, and we are learning from each other. We are learning how to be our better selves and also how to support others. And again, that's all we can do. So thank you for learning with us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Love you all so much.